Good morning, everyone. Welcome to sunny Weymouth. It's Tuesday. Let's go and have a look and see what time it is. It's very hot. Very, very hot. It's 20 to 12. Right, I've been trying to grow. I did grow an old carrot and try and get some seeds off it. So I got all the flower seeds, but there's no carrot seeds. They are definitely not seeds. They're just like flat. Don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, they are not seeds. So I'm not going to bother saving seeds. I shall dump them on my compost bin. Right, let me do that now, then it's done. Right, that's that emptied and put away. I've still got majority of my onions down there all drying. There's some whoppers in there. There is some whoppers. Right, let's have a look in here. I filled up all my bird things. A lot of people don't feed the birds through summer. I suppose really they should be going looking for worms and grubs and things. But I just carry on feeding them because they come looking. Anyway, we've got broccoli coming up there. That's the leeks. I can't see anything yet. There's the cauliflowers. Can't see anything yet. I can never grow cauliflowers. Swede. We've got a couple of swede coming up. Red cabbage in this one. Nothing. And onions in that one. Nothing. So the broccoli's coming up at least. I don't know if I've grown any broccoli this year, because none's come up. So we'll have to see. Let's have a look. I've been picking from here. I've got like quite a few cabbages, loads of kale. That's sprouts. The ones that were planted along here were the ones that one of the neighbours gave me, and that's the only one that survived. And it seems to have white fly, so I keep going in with, well, all of it has white fly. I've been in this morning while it was still cloudy with a spray, which I've made it up, and it's water, cooking oil and fairy liquid, dish water, dish liquid, whatever you want to call it. So, but really I should be getting in there every day, because they're turning quite bad. I think you can see them. Yeah, the leaves are all pretty bad and everything. I should try and get in there today and take all them yellow leaves off. Right, do you remember I said about the watering system? Well, I got that attached to there. I've got a joint there that runs underneath, joint there that runs underneath, and a joint here that runs underneath. I've got to here, and I've got to get, I can't get in because of these potatoes. So that's coming to a standstill for now. But what I have got is one of these. It's not a drip tape. Oh, let me just set you down. It's not a drip tape, but it is a kind of sprinkler. It has little holes in it. and it kind of just all sprinkles out. So that's a 15-foot one. The first thing I'm going to do is, this is just a normal shoelace. I'm going to attach that to there and then attach the shoelace over there. But I'm not going to do it tight because when the water's running through, I like push it up like that. And then, hang on a sec, I've got these pegs that I made from the old piece of cattle grid. I can put them over the top of it, but not too tight, and that will hold them down onto the ground. And it's running up there. I haven't put it tight yet, just put it in loosely. Up there, down here, across there, and up there, and I want it to run up into that raised bed there as well. So let's get on with that, and we'll be able to try it shortly as well. Fingers crossed. Okay, so just for now, like I said, I've connected that like that, so it's not tight. Goes all the way along there, round here, over there, through there, up there, and through that bed. So now I'm going to try it out. I don't want to connect it permanently yet, because I don't know if the one pipe in one bed will do. I don't know whether I'm going to have two in that one, because that's a bit wider. This bit here I think will be fine, because it's quite narrow, but that's twice as wide. So if that is the case, then I'll run it kind of how I have already, from there to here, across there, and then I'll go up there and back down here. So we'll see, and I can probably zigzag that a bit in there, wave it around in here, and maybe I'd have to go that way, starting here, wave it around in there, go over there and wave it around until I've got none left here. So let's go try it out and see what it does. Okay, sorry, but I forgot to show you it working. It's okay. I wanted it really to be a soaker. It said on the packet that it was a soaker, but it's a sprayer, and the sprays come up maybe sort of 3 foot high, but it'll be fine. And I need to make sure that it's standing the right way up, because there's only holes in certain places. What I might do is make bigger holes so that they don't spray up as far. But when they do spray up, they spray up like that, so they go in either side. So as you can see, or I think you can see, that the ground is pretty wet. Oh, and there is a big puddle. So it's working. It's down now. Obviously I don't need it yet, but it's there for when I do need it. Right, that's that one done. I can't be bothered with that other one down there. It's too complicated at the minute. I will do it. Right, I'm having a look around my garden, and this was where I planted them ladyfinger radishes, and as you can see, they've nearly all been eaten. I've put slug pellets down, but they're all in there. Now if you look at this bed with the carrots, it's full of slugs and snails and trails. I mean, look at it there. So I'm going round trying to, hang on, see if I can get you in. It's just full of them, and the brambles are coming through as well, so I'm going to tidy this bed up. Right, I've gathered whatever I can. There's still trails everywhere, but I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I've got all the slugs out and the snails. Chopped them up and they've gone on my compost heap. So I've got a nice little pick of carrots here. They're not brilliant, but I like to snack on them like that. I don't like them cooked. I'll just snack on them like that. So I'll wash them properly when I get home. I think next year I'm going to try and grow all my carrots in tubs, because it doesn't matter what bed I try and plant them in, they don't grow. Let's go and have a look at them other ones, not carrots, radishes. They're over here. I've got that tube in there as well. And that got watered pretty good. I think there might be a couple of radishes there. There's a nice beetroot there that's ready to be picked. Coming out with a worm attached to it. So I'm going to have to try and decide on what I'm going to plant in these raised beds, because they don't seem to be doing too well. They take ages for something to grow. This one might be alright for radishes. I should really have one for beetroot, one for radish. They're alright. And I wanted one for carrots, but that's not working too well, is it? These field beans, I've been picking these and giving them to people. And the people I've been giving to them, they like them. So that's okay. Now, what next? Right, so I'm just going to pick some beetroot. I like these cylindrical ones because you can fit more in the pan. They're not as big as what I have grown, but they're a nice size. So I shall boil them all up tonight and give them away. I've picked all them shallots, which I'm going to give them to a lady that I know she's going to pickle some. Well, she's going to pickle all them. And I've got loads more as well around at my big garden, which I've picked. I haven't picked them all, but I've picked majority of them. Everything seems to be rotting a bit in the rain, with all this rain that we're having, but we do what we can do. Have a look at my corn. You can probably see it now popping its head up. I've just had to get right over there to go and get beetroot, and I've had to walk through all that. It's like going through a jungle. Right, my corn. Look at it. And one of them, I've only seen one, has got them hairy things sticking out. So what I've done is collected some of them and rub them on there. Then I shall get some off of this plant and drop them on there. Hopefully that will pollinate them. That's the only one that I've seen so far. Haven't seen any more. But they're not that far away, are they? Look at them. Oh, I can see a nice big ear. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Heron. That looks like there's a nice big ear growing there. So I have to keep my eye on that. And little furry things will be coming out of there soon. Yeah. Wow. I love corn. Oh, that will be mine. I am not sharing that with anybody. It's mine. Right, I've got some of that black path stuff. No. Membrane. And I'm going to cut this all down, pull what weeds out I can, and cover it with that because, let me just turn round. It's getting on my nerves. And Mr. Heron ain't happy, are you? Hey? With all that grass growing around you. You keep your eye on them corns, you. Keep your eye on that corn. Otherwise you'll have to be sacked. Right. Oh. There's my parsnips. I don't even know when you're supposed to pick them. They look pretty big. I might just pull one of them to see what it looks like. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think this is going to be a big one at all because I've just pushed it down and went to pull it up and it came away quite easily. And that's probably because I might not have drilled that one down. Oh, I think I did. But my friends will be happy with that. I don't eat it, so that'll be enough for her for one meal. Alright, there's my harvest so far. I'm not doing too bad. As for the parsnips, I don't know if you remember. Let's take you down there. I had them tubes, didn't I? Which I planted some in. Right, we're going to have to get through here now. Through the jungle. Ooh. Right, remember them tubes? I can't wait to see what they come out like. I thought this one was going to seed. Oh, I'm not sure. But I have been remembering to water them. And they are growing well. So don't worry, I will bring you along when I pick them. I'm hoping that that's worked, and if it has, I'm going to see about getting some more of them pipes. So, and all these potatoes should be dying back soon, because I believe I planted them on the 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day. So March, April, May, June, July, that's like nearly 120 days on the 17th, roundabouts. But look at that one. That's blooming massive. I hope there's as many potatoes inside as there is. Yeah, them thingamybobs on top. I can't even think what they're called. But yes, I hope there's lots of potatoes in that one. That'll be nice to pick, that. So yes, what now? There's not a lot left really to do round here. My pears are coming on well, fingers crossed. I've got lots of them on there. Lots of pears. This will be my first bumper crop. I'm going to keep it small like this as well. If I get plenty off of there, I'm going to make some pear juice and maybe turn it into cider. Put some in the freezer, not cider, put some pear juice in the freezer to keep, to use for another day. These are my sweet peas. Oh, they smell delicious. They really do. Some of them are variegated. Is that the word? Where they're like 2 different colours. Yeah, and I don't really think I've got a lot to show you. This is my upside down onion. I believe that that would have had a seed pod on top. So I don't really know what it's going to be like underneath. But I know that the bulb is there. Because I had a little feel underneath. And I am sick and tired of their blooming weeds and everything coming over onto my plot. So I'm going to have to try and find another bit of fencing like them and start fencing all the way down. Right, I got another couple of things to go through. My roof, I went to fix it again with that Gorilla Tape. I don't know how well you saw that, but it's still leaking. So if anybody's got any bright ideas on what I can do, please leave it in the comments below. Thank you. And my comfrey and rhubarb tea that I'm making in this pipe, I put that on top so that no water would get in when it rains. I keep adding bits, and I've got quite a lot in there. And it's not as dark as what I thought it would be. I hope you can see that all right. But it's obviously working. And I have got this container here, which I'm going to put it all in. That's just what I used to carry water in. All the birds are fed. Do you still feed your birds in the summer? Or should we make them work for their food to go get worms and insects and stuff? I don't know, I just carry on feeding them. They're still coming, so I can't remember if I said that I think I did, I put lettuce in here. That's all growing well. They are little gems, I believe. I might have showed you that at the beginning of the video, I can't remember. And the thyme, do you remember I was going to want in thyme on that pathway around at my big garden? Well, it didn't work, so I'm growing it in these little containers here, and I shall take them round and plant them at the side of the path. I am dripping with perspiring because I'm a lady, you know. Ladies aren't supposed to sweat, but I am buckets. Right, from hot and sunny Weymouth, I'm going to bid you all a goodbye. Bye-bye.